Do you want to learn more about your roots? You might be from a country you've never visited before. You might even be related to someone famous. Companies such as Ancestry.com and 23andMe are known to provide genealogical information to people by using their DNA samples. What people don't know is that their DNA is being stored in a database accessible by the public. DNA profiles expose a person's possible medical conditions, which means insurance companies might charge that person at higher rates. Profiles can show if someone is more likely to have criminal behavior, even if they have no criminal background, which may lead to employers not hiring someone just because they don't want to risk potential crimes occurring at their company. Law enforcement also uses these public databases to find suspects not detected in their system. While this has been helpful in many famous cases such as the Golden State Killer case, it brings up the question on whether or not this is ethical. After conducting a survey, 57.4% people said that it was not ethical because consent was not given to authorities, while 42.6% said it was because it's used to catch criminals, and that people gave their DNA to a third-party user. The fact is that most people don't read terms and conditions and might have assumed their DNA profiles would be secured. Our company, My DNA Safe, provides the genealogical services, as well as paternity tests and medical tests used to find cures for hereditary diseases, but saves people's DNA in a private database. After asking people if they preferred the company be privatized or under government control, 60.9% said they would rather it be under government control to avoid monopolizing a database, which is common among private companies to create profit. 39.1% said they'd prefer private companies because they didn't trust the government. There will be an option for our clients asking if they'd be willing to let law enforcement use their DNA if needed in investigations. The government will only have access to DNA of those who consent. This would allow law enforcement access to external DNA profiles to find criminals without violating any of the people's constitutional rights. The company would be funded by the government in order to train specialized personnel who will be collecting and working with DNA samples, and to obtain the technology needed to optimize the use of genetic material. 83.6% of survey participants said yes to having government funds for those purposes. My DNA Safe would need a few years to start up. It would be approved, provided with funds, and hire and train professionals in that time frame. Our company would allow clients to receive their entertainment and medical services while also providing an external database for law enforcement to catch the right suspects. My DNA Safe, the right to personal genetics.